Hello? Hello? How are you? How are you? The Emmy made it? Yes, the Emmy made it. Hi, Jekko. Hi, Kiki. Hi, Recon. Hi. Let's go over here. Hello? looks at sign that clearly says you guys are open at 10 a.m. whilst it is in 9:30 a.m. Are you guys open? Blangs on Glassdoor. Hello? Hello? You didn't like my 60-year-old boomer replay? That's about right, actually. So, actually, I have a funny story about that. So, a few years back, I was working a job, and it was retail. I was going to work early, which, like, oh my gosh, shocker, if you guys know me, I freaking go to work early. It's been kind of a thing of mine, but anyways, not as early as I do now, but, basically, way back then, I went to work at, like, 6 a.m., and we were preparing the store for opening at 9 a.m., Yeah, it was quite a bit, but, so we're preparing the store. We don't even have all of the stuff kind of done. We're getting out all of the, like, the cash into the cash registers for the day and stuff like that. And, lo and behold, at 8:55 a.m., there was a, like, what you say, Kiki, a 60-year-old, like, boomer who goes up to the door, and because it's an automatic door, they were expecting to walk up to the door, and it just opens up automatically, right? But it doesn't, so they just kind of stop, and they're just, like, confused, and they're, like, looking around at the door as, like, what sort of black magic is not making this open, you know? Then they look inside, and they see me, and they're just, like, they literally hold up their wrist, point to their watch, and they're like, raise up their hands in a shrug, like, what? You know? Frick, you work for not letting you know that schedule has been changed? Yeah, exactly. So, to finish up my story, basically, I told the lady it's not 9 a.m. yet, and she's like, well, it's close enough. She's yelling at me through the door. So I basically ask my, at the time, manager to walk up. I loved this manager, by the way. He was a guy that just didn't give a crap about anybody. And guy goes up, and he's like, ma'am, we have not finished even counting out the registers yet. It's not 9 o'clock. I'm not opening this door till 9 o'clock. And he just kind of walks and does his morning routines. She kind of huffs and just kind of stands out there like pissed. And I'm just like, oh no, this is going to be the lady that I have to deal with at the start of the day, don't I? But, yeah, that, your little, role play reminded me of that, Karen. True! Like, guys, just because it's that close to opening time doesn't mean that you should bug anybody that's in there. And especially because of the fact that not everybody has probably even made it to work yet. They probably can't really open up the doors. You know? It's not allowed to. There was many laws and stuff that existed there too, you know? Oh yeah, so I have to talk about a few things. So first of all, sorry guys. Yeah, I had to cancel stream yesterday. We were going to play the Henry Stickmin collection, but I had to cancel stream yesterday because there was a power outage due to a thunderstorm. So yippee! I'm gonna have to reschedule the Henry Stickmin because power went out. Yeah, I know. No! Yes. We're gonna have to reschedule Henry Stickmin. It'll probably be for next week sometime. And, it's unfortunate, but, oh well. I have a random call on my phone from California. Weird. It'll probably be for next week sometime, but we will play it at some point. And then on top of that, Jacko has basically said this in chat, but another thing kind of came up, and I've already put it on Discord and Twitter. But I had a scheduled stream for Friday. And because work decided not to tell me again what they were scheduling me, basically they scheduled me for Friday when I normally have Fridays and Saturdays off. I've been great, was playing Lego 2K Drives and now playing some Destiny 2. Ooh, what you doing in Destiny 2? But, yeah, so, schedule decided not to tell me what they were changing my, schedule to. They decided to schedule me for Friday. I could have probably made a bigger stink about it. And, said, oh, what? I already had something scheduled. Me. But it's like, it's no biggie. I'll just reschedule. So, Friday, instead of Elden Ring, I'm gonna play Zenless Zone Zero. Because, yeah, that's just gonna be how it works. Shrug. But because I have to work on Friday, I'm gonna get Saturday and Sunday off. So Saturday, I've already kind of planned a stream. Sunday is technically part of my new week, so I'll have to think about something to do, but I'll probably stream on Sunday. So that'll be probably a not too usual thing, but I'll probably stream on Sunday instead. So yippee! Just some PvE. I love PvE and Destiny. I've been recently trying to keep an eye out for when Vex incursions go off, because I desperately need some exotics. Exotic gear. I think I've gotten all of the exotics that I can get for my Hunter and my Warlock, so it'd just be my Titan that I'm trying to kit out. And I'm trying to figure out, like, just fun builds to have, because I just miss having those times where it's like I have a fun build like every season, and I'm kind of feeling behind on some of this stuff. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so the work thing, I finally just kind of had a little bit of a stink at my boss, and I do recommend this to anybody. Like, don't take things kind of lying down. Don't just accept when things happen. When things like that happen, because, you know, these people, especially at my work, are assuming that I'm free. You know? Oh, you'll come into work because we say that you will be available. Well, what if I wasn't available? You know? What if I had a doctor's appointment? Now, granted, I didn't have a doctor's appointment. All I really had was just a scheduled stream. But workplaces need to respect your time outside of work as much as inside of work. You know? And that's just kind of a life lesson that anybody should take with them. Because it's just the fact that, like, if a workplace is going to give you trouble about, like, oh, you need a sick day off, well, you need to provide reasoning for that. No, like, some days you just need a sick day off. And if you have sick days, sick hours already on the books, why not take a sick day? You know? If you, and I'm a very big proponent for being able to call off work for just about any different reason. As long as you're not making like a habit of it, because if you're calling out every Friday, I'm sorry, but like if you desperately need a Friday off, you should make it known that you can't have Fridays, you know. But at the same time, you should just be able to have the chance to basically take a step back and go, you know what? I've been working super hard for the last 2 months. We've been through 3 different holidays where my work has been basically laying into us about getting stuff done. I need one mental health day off. And even if you just sit down and play Destiny for frickin' 8 hours of the day and you sleep for like 10 hours, and you consider that to be your mental health recharge day, go for it, you know? But, like, you shouldn't be taking things laying down. So basically, I just let my boss know, hey, listen, I don't mind working on Friday. I can do it. But can you give me a heads up before you schedule things like that? I just want to know before I start planning things, you know? Because I put out my schedule for stream on this last Sunday, you know? And then they dropped the whole, oh, this is going to be the schedule for the week, and fuck you, you're getting, you have to work on a day you don't normally work. Yee. But, yeah. Aw, thanks for the head pats. But, yeah. I just hope that if you take anything away from what I'm saying is that, like, don't let people walk over you, because they'll keep walking over you. You know? If you don't sit there and say something, then there's gonna be problems later on. You know? And granted, I'm not one of those people that'll sit there and say, and be like, well, I had a stream scheduled for Friday, so I'm not even gonna show up because they didn't take into account that that's my usual day off. No, I'm the type of person that will let them know, hey, you know, I had a doctor's appointment scheduled for that day and that time. Why did you schedule me just out of the blue, just because you decided to? That doesn't make any sense to me. And yeah, it's just when you deal with companies like that kind of treat you as like a body rather than just an actual human being with their own things, it gets kind of dicey. Agree? Yeah. But stand up for yourself, guys. Don't take that crap. If anything does happen, like, you always have other choices, too. You always have a place that you could go to instead. Just because you go to McDonald's doesn't mean that you have to keep up with all the McDonald's crap. You can go work at Wendy's instead, you know? Granted, I don't know, I wouldn't want to wish any, person to work at a fast food, but yeah, you get what I mean. I'll see you later. I gotta go, but have a great day. Hey, have a great day, Recon. It was great to see you, and I hope. Oh yeah, and thank you for the follow, the offline follow. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Yeah. So there's my little chatting session. So I guess let's go into Star Rail. We have a few more stories beats to take care of in Star Rail. So let's get that all loaded up on you. I feel a little sad. I took a quick look on Twitter, and Iron Mouse just posted a status like 5 hours ago that's just a frowny face. I'm kind of concerned. Okay, first message is at Grok. Explain. I'm not sure why Iron Mouse posted a sad emoticon, as no specific reason was shared publicly. It could be related to her health challenges, or maybe personal/professional stress. Yeah. Like being Twitch's top streamer. Gosh. I don't know if she technically counts as Twitch's top streamer anymore, but there was a time when she was. And she's among, like, if there's gonna be, like, a top 10 streamers on Twitch, I think that Iron Mouse is in, like, that top 10 somewhere. but I don't know. It could be for any number of reasons. And I feel bad for her anytime that she has to deal with stuff. She deals with a lot, and honestly, like, have you seen kind of the stuff that she does for the community of VTubing in general? I mean, the fact that she gets new models nearly all the time, and I think from different artists, just goes to show that I think that she's trying to uplift different artists to basically get a chance to work on something new for her. Yep, she deals with haters as well. I mean, that's to be expected. The fact of the matter is that there's just people out there who still don't like VTubers, and they don't care for the fact that, like, Iron Mouse is a top VTuber, or they're jealous of her success. I'm sorry, I'm hiccuping. They're jealous of her success and all this other stuff. I think that Iron Mouse should be a beacon of basically overcoming her own personal difficulties and being able to be successful. You know? There could be a lot of different things that as to what's making her sad, and I just hope that she finds a way to be happy in the future, you know? But anyways, let's turn off the music. And let's switch screens. Uh-oh. What's going on? Ah, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, my memory is kind of tanking a little bit. I'm just kind of making sure things are okay. Because I noticed that there was some laggy bits with Star Rail for a moment, so I was just like, what the heck is going on? And I don't think it's really quite anything. So yeah, we're here in Penacony because I, off stream decided to do the spheroid racing, like, event that was going on. And it was fun. It was basically a little mini Mario Kart, you know? Kind of just making sure... nothing really going on at the moment. Yeah, Lego 2K Drive is a Lego racing game, and Lego had 2 Lego racing games on the PS1. Wait. Is 2K Drive a new Lego game, or is it a PS1 game? I remember playing a Lego Racer on PC a long time ago. Well, I see 2K Drive. I think it's literally called Lego Racers. Just checking real fast. I love Lego Racers. Just the fact that you can build up your own, like, car, and you had a bunch of different customizable options for the little minifigure person that you had in the seat. It was great. Alright, we're going back to do the main story quests. Where... oh, missions. I was like, where did I... So, okay. Ghastly Revelry. So, let's go back here. Okay. So we were teleported over here. Wait, I have to go this way? Yeah, I have to go this way. So we have to find Lego 2K Drive came in 2023. Ooh. On May 16th. Got you. Is it kind of like what I was talking about with the Racers game? Like, where you could build up your own vehicle and you, make your own minifigure or something? I wonder if I should try doing games like that, where it's like some retro game that, is this, relics? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, I needed that prisoner in deep confinement. Yep, build your cars. Nice. But yeah, should I play, like, retro games? Like, would that be something you guys would love to see? Me, playing, Rock Raiders or something? You do you? Heck yeah. Alright, let's talk to Ji.
Have you made up your mind?
Let's listen to Sirius's plan. Let's go! Team must include Ho-Ho. Minimum team size of 4 is required. What's the maximum? This team looks okay. I could switch up Locha for somebody else, though. What do I normally use? I mean, I could use a lot of different things. I think I'll put Robin in there for now. Hi, Happiness!
You've heard the story of Ignamar and the great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General. They were an entity born of many Heliobi fusing together.
Thanks for the hydrate. And thank you for the stretch! Yeah! Yeah. Okay. How have you been doing, Happiness? Been a little bit. Okay. Let's see what the Heliobi's fusing is about.
But Heliobi are gradually tainted by the emotions and desires of those we possess. We tend to spite each other and don't like to fuse together.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's like having multiple personalities inside a single head. It leads to infighting.
Or what you don't think about, maybe we just don't like being possessed by something else. Did you ever think about that?
A powerful Heliobus like Ignamar or Furinox might be able to swallow a lesser Heliobus and placate them for a while.
Wait, they're two different Heliobus.
But this internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces. Just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignamar fought the General.
Yeah.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Furinox.
Oh wait, Furinox is
can cause
still
them
around.
to break
Gotcha.
apart and reduce their power. Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Furinox's fragments. I have a question. Why are you betraying your own kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Yeah. What's in it for you?
Why? Must Heliobi always have a reason for their behavior?
You're just an eye,
Perhaps
also.
I don't want Furinox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the General myself.
Yeah, remember the video I sent the other day about the Crash Bandicoot ports I was watching? That guy talked about some of the good and bad LEGO games made for PlayStation and Game Boy. For just PlayStation and Game Boy? Because I remember, like, one of my favorites was Rock Raiders, and that was... I played that on the PC. It probably was on PlayStation. Give me one moment. I'm gonna turn on the fan. And D's as well. D's nuts? Yeah. You know what's annoying right now? I mean, speaking about, not Lego games for a moment, but, it's annoying that, like, because of the storms that were happening recently, and because it was so hot, it's gotten so freaking muggy and humid out. I'm, like, dying. That's why I need this fan on, because it's like, it's so freaking, like, warm. It's like stewing in my own sweat a little bit. Okay.
Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
That's the thing. You're not leaving here. We should allow Cirrus to go ahead with their plan. I don't know you. Don't believe
Judges
Cirrus.
of the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises.
Oh.
If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
I reject it!
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet.
Oh god, damn! Calling me a
and Fury
puppet.
Nox were furnace mates. I know them well. They're powerful, but as naive as a child, and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things to incite them. Hey, I'll need your body for a while longer.
Please, it's very... It's very, what's the right word? Intruding? I don't know. I meant 3DS. Oh. 3D's these nuts? I don't know what I'm on about. So they covered a big span of games. If there's I mean, there's Lego games that come out all the frickin' time. It's just one of those IPs that just, like, you can come out anytime with something. What is this? Unable to operate central console at this moment. No! Okay, what's there?
Fury Nox!
XC.
Fury Nox!
There's a vague sound from far away. A response, possibly.
Before you duel the general, why don't you fight me?
I thought they were just gonna invoke Beetlejuice.
Cirrus? What makes you worth my time, weakling? I've turned this garden into my territory and made the dogs of the Ten Lords my puppets. As soon as the general arrives, the Heliobi will have a rematch. Why should I fight my own at this crucial moment?
Because the general's dead?
That group of amateurs you've put together? They are nothing compared to me.
What if it's an actual person that, like, flies up?
I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A piece that once expelled Fantilia.
Fantilia? Fantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want it.
I want those.
Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the general. What do you say?
Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy.
What if it's actually somebody that I know that's, like, coming up and they're
See?
possessing?
Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army.
We just gotta beat them.
Does that mean we'll be fighting our friends?
Don't worry, I fought my friends all along.
Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Fury Nox anymore? We Heliobi think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Even allies and kin. Make the decision. Fury Nox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
So we're just
Please come
committing the
over here.
murder.
I need to give you something.
Wait, what? What's going on? I love her hair, by the way, where it's like red on the inside and brown on the outside. If you've ever seen that person post on Twitter, they like showed off their hair that's exactly like that, and like everybody loved it. They became kind of a sensation overnight just because of that. I was also watching him look at some of the PS1 accessories from controllers and save drives and more. You don't realize, like, you might not realize, but back during, like, those first generations of consoles, it was really the Wild West. And people were just kind of putting out accessories, like, out there just because, like, they were trying to catch a buck on the consoles. You know?
Someone help me!
So there's just, like, unaffiliated memory cards for PlayStation, different controllers that, like, that said, like, PlayStation or something like that. But, yeah. Nowadays, you don't see it as much because basically all of those companies have decided to say, no, you must get our product from our company. Otherwise, it is bad and we could take you to court. I miss those days when it's like you could just get a freaking cheapo controller. You know? Talk to Ji and come up with a strategy.
You two, take this before we fight Furynox.
It's a potion.
This is the Lunambra Gourd, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The Ten Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress the Heliobi. After you fight the puppets controlled by Furynox, make sure you seal their Heliobi fragments in here.
Okay.
Also,
So we just have to knock them out. I looked after Ho-Ho. I'll go easy on the Spiritfarers.
her time as a judge has been brave. She is still inexperienced.
I thought she was like 40 years old.
Please also have mercy on the Spiritfarers that have fallen under Furynox's control.
Mr. Tail, we're gonna fight some really dangerous enemies now. Please, lend me your strength too.
Ho-ho! Sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so much.
Oh yeah, there's a Dragon Quest slime controller for PlayStation and Nintendo Switch which I want. That sounds great, honestly. I've always wanted to make like a D&D campaign where like the end boss, the one that's like the ultimate boss that everybody has to face, is like a very unassuming enemy that's supposed to be kind of like a low level one that you like would throw at your at the party during like excuse me, during the early part of the campaign. I'm sorry for that yawn. Oh gosh. But yeah, and I'm just thinking like at the end of it, after you fought your way through bunches of mind flayers and beholders, and then like at the way end of the final dungeon you come across King Slime or something, you know, that'd be kind of where I'd love to see it at.
Don't point that out! It took me a lot of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Miss Trailblazer. I'm such a bad judge.
Why did they make her a judge? Just because she's
Madam Shui
special?
said those possessed by a heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can help everyone.
Exactly! You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Tail wants a piece of that action.
Hua. Though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madam Shui, you're afraid too?
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid. Afraid that I won't ever work with my sister again.
How is she like a puppet person But she has a twin sister. That's weird. Ow. Afraid or not, we're still gonna beat the heck out of it.
I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Furynox. And before that foolish Heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunombra Gourd.
What the frick is that?
So we
Ah.
need to activate
Ugh.
the evil binding matrix, right?
You know what you just
Once my
posted?
task is done, I will meet you at the Regantia Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
The Matrix at 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 the Matrix. Yeet. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Defeat the host and collect Heliobus fragments. I'm guessing I run this. This is not the way. Do you know the way? Do you know the way? Do you know the way? Oh, I have to press this, right? Okay. Let's get down to business to defeat the Spiritfarers. Whoa. Not allowed to go that way, Harumph.
If Furynox is so powerful, why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily? The stronger you are, the more you underestimate your enemies. Sometimes being weak and humble is the way to survive.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Those are possessed Wraith Wardens!
Don't expect me to...
Whack! Let's get him!
Help me, Mr. Tail!
What happened to Talking Tom?
There's no harm in sharing good fortunes. Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Oh, wow, I beat them already. Ha 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 ha. Oh no, I'm walking on their dead bodies.
Furynox have been sealed in the gourd. Thank the Arbiter.
Take that, bot. Ha ha ha. Get hacked, bot. Good bot. I'm a good bot, too. A good bot. Never mind. Sustenance anchor act. Oh, it's on the other side. Okay. Not the fishy fish. Oh, the fishy fish is here.
Flee!
Hit you with my little stick thing.
Take your paper dolls out, quickly! Do you remember the incantation?
Shall we unite our goals? Paper to might, carry this fight. Talisman of strength, evils to spite.
This is the only one that's weak to win.
Get there!
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Oh, she affects everybody.
Pull together.
I've never really used Robin. Okay, this seems like a good one.
Still waters of oblivion I guide the wandering souls.
Oh, two are dead already. Another one is dead.
I weep for the departed. Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
Blam. 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 Right in the gourd you go. Funk. Boo. Let us go. Let us go. Let us in. Let us in. Let us out. Let us out.
There are plenty of Heliobi in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Shui.
It was just 2 battles that we fought before we had to go back. Wait. I just saw someone up ahead. She was missing for a while. I have a bad feeling about this.
And Miss Gwen. Thank goodness she's alright.
Flip at Saribot. I can't do that to Saribot.
Spirit fairs lying on the floor.
Yeah, what are you doing to Saribot? They're just trying to be good bot.
Let the show begin.
Actually, you can't flip Sari.
Trailblazer! Wawa! I'm so glad you're okay! I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
The paw print in her eyes.
We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunombra Cord into the evil binding matrix. Once Furynox's power has been stripped, it will no longer be able to influence reality in Fixtual Garden.
Yippee!
This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Gwen, please be careful. You might feel dizzy if you get too close to the Matrix.
The bags under her eyes, jeez.
It's okay,
I didn't really notice them before.
This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's exercising tools up close.
Whoa, get her away from here!
Her face emotionless, Gwyneth smashes the gourd on the ground and countless heliobi break free. I knew it! I knew it. She faints right after. Oh.
Cirrus. It's Cirrus. You won. You won.
Huh? Wait, what?
Don't leave us. Help us. Take us to restore Ignimar's glory together.
It's the voices. The voices are back. In my head. The voices.
Thank you, your honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles and collect so many Heliobus fragments.
Wait, what about Furynox?
I told you I'd leave your body, little pawn.
Uh-oh. I'm back, had to run to the store. Hey, welcome back, Recon.
I will keep my promise.
Uh-oh.
No! They're stealing the power of other Heliobi! With this strength, I will be undefeatable!
Oh.
Let's go again, shall we?
Uh-oh. Get big. But hey, hope your run to the store was good, Recon. Cirrus cannot be selected or directly attacked. When any other enemy targets have been eliminated, Cirrus will lose some HP. When Cirrus uses their ability Rapid Gambit, all enemies will immediately take action.
You monster!
Oh, they all go now.
It's okay, it's okay.
Uh-oh.
The show.
What?
Let's go on.
What was that? Do I not have, like, leveled up gear on Robin?
There'll definitely be a way.
I might not. Let me take a look at... How can I take a look at Robin? Yes. I can't. Oh yeah, glad you like the 2 art of me holding a Trans Pride heart and flag. I sent it in the Discord in the art channel. Yeah, I did like it. I did like it. Let's do... Use Jingliu. Power! Power! Because I don't think Robin is probably... Something is not leveled up on Robin.
Try harder.
Oh, she's busy.
There'll definitely be a way. Shall we unite our goals?
What?
Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Aha! Burn!
Gonna hold everyone back again?
Burn, 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 it's a ring of fire.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape. Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
A mere pawn.
Okay. The reinforcements will also die.
Dust's reign.
See, that was all of them.
Stand down and I'll spare you.
Hey, did you know that Jingliu is played by Amelie, who's also Monarch from V Shoujo?
Time to suffer.
Interesting.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Oh, wait, did I just win? I just won the battle. Nice.
This demon is quite troublesome.
Is everyone okay?
They've consumed too many Heliobi. We'd die from exhaustion before we manage to weaken it.
We've still got a chance, Puppet.
Do we retreat?
Cirrus said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when Heliobi fuse together.
Oh, so do we,
You know what to do, don't you, Wawa?
do we fuse Tail in there?
But...
But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted once I'm gone?
She's lived 40 years with you.
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh?
Another cutscene.
My subject!
Oh. Uh-oh. Me too. The red coming off her.
You just cheat.
Useless! Get yourself together!
Won't die! We can't beat them!
Not so fast! You got me, haven't you? See you on the other side.
Oh, dang.
You wretch! What are you doing? Get out! Get out!
Oh, Tail fused in.
Dreams of a past life are now all gone.
Had to get stuff to make jerky. Ooh, how do you usually make jerky? I know that is something with like carrying meat, but is there a specific type of meat that you have to get?
Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
Okay.
All will be revealed.
Let's do this.
In lunar flame!
Oh, there's a bigger person now.
There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
Hesitation. Nothing happened.
Get out!
Hey, Cirrus! Why don't you try swallowing me, too, huh?
Are you insane? Why are you helping humans?
Why? You need a reason? How about this one?
Oh?
I'd rather help a human than a conniving simpleton like you.
I won't let Mr. Tail sacrifice himself in vain! Talisman, on my command!
Ooh. You got healed. You need a dehydrator. I use round bottom, but most cuts work good. I'll have to look up different types of jerky that are out there. Because it would... I mean, like... I've had weird jerky. I've had, like, alligator jerky and, kangaroo. I've had kangaroo. Those were... I don't know how to explain them. Ho-Ho is also a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. I'll keep supporting you all with my talismans.
Did you come here of your own volition? Or was it fate?
No, don't be sad, Jacko.
Systems as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
A mere pawn.
Enemy reinforcements.
I weep for the departed.
This could be, like, game here. Or the
Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
big win right here. Oh, no, it's not. Alright, let's just throw this up.
A blade of moonlight.
And blast!
Before.
Unscathed. Copy. All will be revealed.
This is the ults, the end all ults!
Lunar flame.
Oh!
Time.
I've been subdued! No! Oh my gosh, she's just going
Past
crazy
life
there.
are now all gone. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
And
In
blast!
still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Uh-oh. She said the thing. Oh no. You actually like Tail? The unanticipated turmoil of the Heliobi disaster turned into a rain of fire. Cirrus grasped the chance to possess a Spiritfarer, only for the Ten Lords Commission to subdue it. Tail, however, is nowhere to be seen. I'm sure he's fine.
How Hua is doing. I should check up on her.
He was destroyed! Oh yeah, also glad you like my Warlock. I do be looking like a king with that outfit. Heck yeah. I need to work on my fit again for Destiny. Last time I did like a good switch up with my gear. It just was to make a my hunter look almost like a Spec Ops kind of like special forces agent. huh? There's a little kid over here. What's going on? Possessed Spiritfarer.
Don't even think about sealing me in the Matrix!
They're just gonna cut down to this little kid.
You wretched fools! Tail, the judges, you, one day.
Ye nice? Noise?
One day, sooner or later, I'll tear you all to pieces. I'll crunch your bones to dust, sap every drop of your strength, and spit you out into the dirt where you belong.
That's big words coming from a little kid. Cirrus?
Already forgetting me?
Oh, it's Cirrus. Want a hug, sweetie?
Ugh, your human tongues are no less poisonous than ours.
We turn her into a bean. Leave the kid alone.
Kid? As a Spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. The judges can stake as many talismans and pour as much enchanted water on this flesh as they'd like. I don't care. As long as they want to save their own, I still have a bargaining chip.
What tricks can you possibly pull as you are now?
There are many, little pawn. I will exist forever.
Blech.
I have lived for countless years. I existed before the Alliance was even an idea. And once the Alliance has turned to dust, I will continue to exist for countless more Amber eras.
As a little kid? What if the little kid dies before
I
that?
can wait. I'll wait for humans to let their guard down. I'll wait till the Matrix drawn over fictional guarding collapses.
And
Time and opportunity will always be on my side.
Goodbye.
We will meet again. I wasn't the only heliobus to escape when the creation furnace was destroyed.
No.
There are more of us than the mere few in Fictional Garden. Where are they now? And what will they do to the Luofu?
Okay, so there's more around.
I
So we
look
have to beat them all
forward
up.
to seeing how the Ten Lords Commission responds in the coming days.
Cirrus stares at you in silence, and you can tell from their eyes that they are conspiring. Conspiring in the little kid that they now possess. Oh, how about you, Yi?
The one possessing Huahua seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be happy or sad for her.
Does it still count if,
Never mind. I've never been good at figuring out emotions.
Does it still count that, like, she now can't get possessed again by a different heliobus?
Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Gwenifin will be sent to an apothecary.
I don't know. It's just a thought that I randomly had. Your body seems to be severely
It is
malfunctioning.
only an artificial ingenium body. I can swap into another one easily. Do not worry.
Oh, so can you change, like, different body parts too? I don't see Judge Hanya anywhere.
Hanya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left. She is coming with the reinforcements as we speak.
Is Cirrus dead?
No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young Spiritfarer under my command. As Starfire essences, the Heliobi will never die.
Ah, it
The
rhymes!
records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being. But they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the Heliobi. We will construct a matrix all over this abandoned garden and seal the Heliobi within. The Xianzhou will live to see another day.
Okay.
We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I need a rest.
Girl, same. I just saw this purple thing over here. I need it. I need the skill points. Whoa. Stop following me. I'm telling you, stop following me. Don't follow me around, whatever you do. It is a physical person. Don't follow you, but I want to follow you. Is that it over there? This little, like, shining pot? I'm home. Steal? Someone who eats with you or lends your money may not be your friend, but the one who is willing to pay you a visit at your grave is certainly a true friend.
Everyone on the scene shows a trickster.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to see a Foxian, like, ghost. Let's talk with Ho-Ho.
Tail. Mr. Tail?
What happened to Tail? Ho-Ho.
What kind of judge am I?
A good one. I don't know.
If I were stronger, Mr. Tail wouldn't have had to sacrifice himself.
Then get stronger. Poor Tail.
It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job.
Go be a
And
T.
I thought so much about how much better my life would be if I never met him. But now that he's actually gone, I feel so empty inside.
Go serve tea at a cafe or something. I'm hiring.
I really am useless. I've been looking forward to this day for so long. But now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all.
Enjoy the Lark Recon. Heliobi, don't die that easily. He's free now.
Wait, you're right. Madame Shui said that Heliobi are eternal flames that will never burn away. Mr. Tail, he must still be out there somewhere. Don't worry, Miss Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job.
You got this. Go put a talisman on
The
something.
Ten Lords Commission contacted Miss Guinifen's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so, could you let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved.
Sure. I'll do that just for you. Go to Orem Alley and speak with Sushang. Where is she? Teleport nearby. 102 meters away? That's a ripoff. They said they'd teleport me nearby, not frickin' 9 miles away. Okay, we're here.
Little Gwei kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Can you tell me more?
No! You explain what happened in Victual Garden to Sushang, and she seems to realize the seriousness of the situation. She's possessed!
Thanks for telling me everything. I didn't think things would get so out of hand. I would have been able to help you if I were there too, and maybe little Gwei wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary.
Now she has a story to tell on her YouTubes.
Oh, you don't need to worry about little Gwei. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time.
Oh, great. I'm more content.
I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.
Don't tell her where I'm at, please. Ah, complete. We don't know what happened to Tail, though. Dancing phantasms. The dangers in my heart. Let's see. Yippee! 10 more jades. Let's go. Defeat a total of 20 enemies. How far away? It's a little bit far to do a pulse. Let's take a look at this message that Gwenfin just said. Hey, do you have time right now? Can we meet up at Fictional Garden? Are you alright? Are you the real Gwenfin? Fictional Garden again? Are you the real Gwenfin? Isn't Gwenfin supposed to be at the apothecary right now? Don't think you can fool me again, you little heliobus. Come on, can't we have some trust between us? The healers in the Alchemy Commission have looked me over. Besides a bit of shock and some bruises, I'm totally fine. Actually, Hanya personally invited us for a meeting. Well, why don't you just come to Fictional Garden so we can talk in person? Texting is too much of a hassle. What? As do work over period hug making the two brother a scoop? Peppy, stop hiding behind Asta's account. Ah! Peppy wouldn't stop pawing at my phone. So I was texting you all along. Jeez, that was cute. I was gloating about outscoring you on the leaderboard. You wanted to know if you're doing well in Penacony. Is everything okay? Need any help? I'm fine, just not into chasing high scores. No need, but tell Peppy thanks. Please tell Peppy thanks for me. It really does care about me. I'm so touched. Cry emoji! Well, that's good to hear. Okay, you're a loser, baby, a loser. But just maybe if we eat shit together, things will end up differently. Hi, Fairy. How are you? And yeah, you noticed it. You noticed it. Haha. Let's see. We could go Fictional Gathering, yeah. Your next adventure begins with your blind faith in Lil Gui's message, just as it did before. Or maybe not. Future Market Prologue. Crown of the Mundane and Divine. Homecoming War Dance. Only a Child. I have so many quests to do. I love that song. I'm fine, and you? I love that song too. I am doing pretty good. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do next. Let's do this. Only a Child. Wait, what is this? Opportunity makes the thief. Meet up with an old friend. Yeah, let's do this one. Let's do this only a child quest that I have.
This haven of memories.
Let's
every
down.
touch, every moment is like
How
a
do I
thorn
go
rose.
down? Meow. Oh wait, it's been so long since I've been here. Oh no, that's not the way down. Oh wait, no, this is the way down. Let's go! Ah, thanks for the headphones. Any thank you, thank you. Alright, let's meet up with these
You're
guys.
here. Thanks again for agreeing to this.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I must have kept them waiting a long time. Sorry to keep
Don't
you waiting.
be. I only just arrived myself. The highest priority for today is establishing good negotiations with the Chief of Wildfire. I'm about to get that process underway. Serval was a little delayed on the way over, but that doesn't affect our schedule. Let's set off.
Alrighty. Huh, classic Serval.
Huh? Oh, hold up. I wasn't that late.
You weren't that early either. Still, I don't blame you. You hadn't seen Mom and Dad in a long time. I'm glad you managed to speak to them.
Wait, they're still alive?
We didn't speak all that much. You know how it is. I can only talk to Dad for so long before I start losing it.
What, mad? Crying?
I know how it is, all right. Put that to one side for now. We need to get going. Negotiations will be held in the Boulder Town Clinic. Serval and I are newcomers, so you'll have to lead the way.
Oh, great. I have to show them around. In their own world.
The underworld isn't exactly how I remember it.
Every touch. Feels like we're not getting many friendly looks, huh?
Yeah, when you've been oppressed your entire life, they'll hate ya. For realsies. Oh, we have to talk to this guy. But isn't Natasha the leader? He's just kind of the figurehead.
Well, well, well. I don't think our little clinic has ever played host to an occasion like this.
Well, be surprised a little more.
We meet again, Mr. Oleg.
Yeah, just the Oleg.
Oleg will do, son. Oh, you. You probably won't know. Our young Silvermane friend here and I had the pleasure of speaking to each other at a certain Guardian succession ceremony. We're not complete strangers. But as for this young lady...
Emmy, do you like One Piece? I love One Piece. Love it. Come aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams. I even have One Piece cards, if you can believe that. One Piece trading cards. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Okay, there we go.
The name's Serval. I'm, an ex-engineer from the technology division, and Japard's sister? Pleasure to meet you, Chief.
Sing in Japanese? I don't know how to sing it in Japanese.
Likewise, miss. The more the merrier.
I'm watching and I'm already on chapter 400. Do you like it? I'm on chapter 1062.
And it's good to have you here again. It bothered me and Natasha that we never arranged a formal welcome for you. Once we're done talking, you must all join us for a meal.
Yes, I love it. Heck yeah. Honestly, you're getting to the really good part. I know Fairy speaks mostly Spanish, so I have to say it gets really good around where they're at. Like the best arc so far.
We'd be honored. But to your point, Oleg, let's finish our discussions first.
Quite right. Let's head inside. Too much commotion out here.
Yeah, it's too noisy out here, barren frickin' streets. People are frickin' like 20 feet away.
Huh, so she's your sister. The Landau family is full of talented young people, I see.
You're worried that Underworlders might still hold a grudge against the Silvermane guards. So you want to show your solidarity with the Trailblazers to build some trust. Seems like a sound strategy to me.
Rebuilding trust between the two worlds has always been a priority for Lady Bronya. People here must have felt abandoned by the guards after the passage was sealed off. If we were to simply take over the Underworld in the name of the Supreme Guardian, I can only imagine how people would react.
Yeah, people don't like to be
Seems
controlled.
like you have a good handle on the situation. I see now why you made captain at such a young age.
Yes, he thinks of all the things.
So, You're also saying the guards want to work with Wildfire and use our reputation to win back people's support, correct?
Sound strategy.
I wouldn't use those exact words, but that is more or less what we want to achieve.
If that's the case, I've got a question for you. Since this offer comes from those who left us to our fate for more than a decade, how would you react if Wildfire refused? Would you use force?
That's a very big ultimatum.
She's not trying to be diplomatic about it, is she?
Natasha won't back down easily, starting to worry about your brother. Fight! Fight! Fight!
Stop stoking the fire.
The barrier between the surface and the underground was the product of the former Supreme Guardian's misjudgment and the policies that resulted from it. The people of Belobog should have stood together, but instead, we were made to blame and hate one another. Lady Bronya wants Belobog to heal, so the Silvermane Guards need to regain the people's trust. But we won't achieve that by kicking doors open and policing everyone around. As a grassroots organization, Wildfire did an extraordinary job maintaining order for over a decade in the absence of the guards. I can only imagine how much work you put in to protect the underworld.
So he's just gassing them up?
I can assure you that the guards are not here to seize power. If it takes time for the people to trust us, so be it. We're willing to take small measures and serve as an auxiliary force to Wildfire to help maintain peace. I hope you can see that everything we do to rebuild trust and make Belobog work for all.
He thought of everything. That's a true captain for you. Lil Jeppy has grown up.
I've never really seen this side of him before. The more you learn.
Yeah. Look up to your little brother.
That's an answer I can accept. Oleg, what do you think?
I think there's no need for the guessing game to continue. It's obvious we share the same goal. With the help of Bronya, Serval, and Japard, we're one step closer to rebuilding a united Belobog.
I agree. Tell Bronya that Wildfire will work with the Silvermane Guards on security matters. However, things aren't simple down here. Please also tell her to draw up plans in case the situation demands...
Oh, what?
Monsters! Monsters from the Fragmentum!
Oh no, Japard brought the Fragmentum monsters!
Not good. Stay here, Natasha. The patients need you. The soldiers and I will handle this.
Understood. We'll be counting on you.
Everyone rushed outside. I should probably see what's happening.
Let's get out. Oh, geez, they're right there.
Please, help my friends!
I love her hair, just the light on the light color at the end there. What happened?
The monsters invaded the mine. Please, you have to save my friends.
We have to go into the mines.
Otherwise, those things would tear them apart.
Don't worry. The Silvermane Guards are trained for these situations. Where do we find them?
The Great Mine! The one with the big ore vein!
Understood.
We've got this.
I'll send my men to set up a perimeter and start the rescue operation right away.
Let's
Mr.
get
Oleg,
going.
Please entrust the Silvermane Guards with the rescue. The defense of Boulder Town will need Wildfire's expertise. Watch out for ambushes and be ready to receive wounded soldiers.
You're a natural-born commander. Understood. Leave it to me, son. Your troops will be unfamiliar with the layout of the mine. I'll send some of my men to be your guides.
Oh, well. It's still not working. I'm probably gonna have to disable that, because it's not working. I'm sorry. I will refund your points.
Thank you. In the name of the preservation, I promise we'll do everything we can to save lives. I'll go on ahead and lead the troops to the mine. Catch up to us when you can.
Okay. Let's get going! Let's fight something! Talk with Serval?
I couldn't get a word in while they were talking.
Yeah.
A duty-bound soldier and a resistance leader. It's hard to be rock and roll in front of people like that.
Yeah, they're stepping all over us. Me, the person of many words.
You know, maybe I need to put my inner struggles in a broader context.
People walk on different paths. Rock and roll means choosing your own way of living. Mental health is always important.
My own way? I don't even remember what kind of life I want.
You wanted the rock and roll life, right?
I see people fighting for their lives, and here I am thinking about how to escape. I feel guilty about that.
It's not like you'd never return.
Was that Japard's plan all along? Use guilt to make me stay?
He doesn't strike me as a type. Surely he couldn't have foreseen a monster invasion.
That's true. Anyway, since he asked for help, it's time to give those monsters a shock.
Heck yeah! Let's go rock their socks off.
The Great Mine, right? Let's catch up with Japard when you're ready.
I'm ready.
That's all you needed to say. Let's go.
Let's do it! Talk with Japard.
Put all artillery units on standby. Wait for my command to bombard enemy positions and cover our infantry advance. We have a choke point here. Tell all infantry units to switch to double line formation. Close quarters in front, gunners behind. Remember, get the wounded out as soon as possible, and always secure your flanks before advancing.
Sound strategy, sound strategy.
Ah, you're here. Get ready. We need to help the infantry lines drive deep into the mine.
How's the situation? Do you have to go in there in person?
The back of the mine has been secured, which gives us a forward base to send in supplies. The Silvermane Wildfire Combined Regiment is conducting rescue missions as they advance. The battle is fierce. I need to get to the front line. I'll leave the command post to my officers.
He needs to be the big fighter in front.
I don't know much about warfare, but I don't see why a commander needs to lead the charge. The situation here is totally different from the restricted zone.
He's just itching for a fight.
Japard, let me and her clear the way for you. You should stay in your command post.
Thanks, Serval, but please trust my judgment on this. I made a promise to Mr. Oleg to save as many people as possible. I have to see to it myself.
There's no stopping you once you've made up your mind. Fine, we'll do it your way.
Let's move out. We need to clear a way for Wildfire and the guards.
Alright, let's do it to it! With Acheron at the front, I'm just gonna chop everybody up. Wasn't there like a... Yeah, there's an elevator. I'm guessing these are Wildfire guys.
All civilians, please go to the bridge immediately. The Silvermane guards have set up a defensive perimeter. You'll be safe there.
There's a monster heading this way. What should we do, Japard?
Attack it. Fight!
Bring it
Fight!
down.
Fight!
We need to cover the retreat.
Actually, we need to friend it. Kiss! Kiss! Kiss!
I won't hold back anymore. There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
There's nothing.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
Wow.
Don't move, okay? Let's play hide and seek. 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
Existence as fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Oh, that's 2 down.
Have we met before? Clouds are easily scattered.
Take that. Fire against fire always works.
Don't worry, I'll go easy. Let's kick it up a notch.
The long dream has vanished.
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the
Slash!
waters.
Oh, that's it. There's no other rounds. Okay.
It made it easy for us. But we can't let our guards down. It's safe here. Let's move on.
Wait, there's another guy?
Stream 4.
Okay. Let's just take him out immediately. Cut!
Japard, look. The miners have put up a makeshift defensive line.
Oh, I thought there was a guy behind here, but it was this thing. Miner. Oh, wait, I have to talk to the miner.
Are you the Silvermane Guard?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, I am.
We're evacuating
We're
the miners
heroes.
together with Wildfire. Are there any other civilians up ahead?
The Silvermane Guards and Wildfire are working together now? Oh, civilians. Ah, I saw a girl run out from our defensive position just now.
Wait, towards the monsters? No,
My
we have to
brother
save
went
the
after her, but they
girl.
haven't come back.
Innocent girls should not be hurt.
I'll bring them back. The guards and Wildfire have set up defenses on the bridge. You should head over.
Thank you. Please, bring them back to safety.
Oh no! Monsters are coming this way!
We'll
Leave
beat
the
them
battle
up.
to us. You need to fall back.
Okay, fine. We'll fight them.
Thank you for saving us.
Hello there. Hi, Bat Ninja. How do it do?
There'll definitely be a way. Shall we unite our goals? That's fine.
Monsters are coming this way? Where's a monster hunter when you need one? There's more monsters coming at the end of the month!
Dreams of a past life are now all gone.
I can't believe it.
As a speck of dust,
I'm back. Welcome
it
back.
dances still in grace.
Proof of a hero theme plays as I appear.
You chose the
Hi,
wrong
Zemi.
enemy.
How are you? Proof of a hero. What is that? Oh wait, that's a Monster Hunter. I did play Wilds on stream for a good little bit, but like the graphics are just so horrible on my to run on my PC that like I just decided to not do that.
I weep for the departed.
I think that's yeah, that's just the battle.
Let's keep searching for the missing girl and the miner.
Is it me or is it cold here?
It's cold everywhere. We live on Urillo.
Stream 4.
Oh, we just fight the guy anyways. Oh, they broke.
Let's play hide and seek. 1,000 faces in 1,000 places. Can you find the answer?
I've played every Monster Hunter, and out of all of them, I like Sunbreak the most.
definitely
For
be a
context, that's
way.
the one on the Nintendo Switch with shitty graphics. Well, it's specifically just the DLC expansion
Eternal
for
sleep
Rise,
is not the
right?
end. The dead will return.
I mean, Rise was a decent enough game. I never got to
There's no harm in sharing.
I never got to Sunbreak in Rise, but I did get to
Let's kick it up a notch.
I did get well, I personally love World, and Wilds definitely plays a little bit more like World than Rise did.
Of Oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Rise was still good. It was still good. Sunbreak was the best game I've ever played, excluding nostalgia ones.
Clouds are easily scattered.
That's fair. That is fair.
I weep for the departed.
I don't have a huge nostalgia for Monster Hunter, as, like, I tried out a demo for some of the older ones, specifically. And, oh, they just died. Fair enough. They just died. I don't have nostalgia. I played a demo for one of the older ones, and I just thought it was just so slow. Like, I did not care much for it, honestly. And it's not to say that, like, I couldn't see people liking it. It was just not for me.
They're in danger. Let's go.
Did you hear about Donkey Kong's... Wait, is it TTS?
Did you hear about Donkey Kong's latest adventure on Switch 2? I hear he is in for quite a bonanza.
I need to fix that double TTS. Thank you for the 15 months, Bat Ninja. I've seen the Donkey Kong game on YouTube. I just didn't actually watch the video. Does it look good? The older ones appear slow on the surface, but then you realize that not being able to zip about at 10 billion miles an hour means you actually have to dodge the attacks. Yeah, anytime I explain Monster Hunter to somebody who doesn't really know, I'd really just call it like a grindy Dark Souls, in a way. So once they know that, they know, oh, so it's like a big monster, and we have to calculate out how we approach and dodge the monster before attacking. Not seen the direct, but it was inspiration for a pun. True! You came up with a good pun. That's true.
Storms on the horizon. Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
Take that!
Dreams of a past life are now all gone. Though life is as a speck of dust, it dances still in grace.
We just burned the two to crisps.
Shall we unite our goals?
Like that, huh?
I need to go back to Wilds.
Allow me to
I haven't really been able to keep up with Wilds as much. I haven't beaten Mizutsune, and I haven't done the Akuma quest. I need to really catch up on things in Wilds.
Let's kick it up a notch.
Did you come here of your own volition?
Play hide and
or was it
seek.
fate?
1,000 faces in 1,000 places.
Can you find the answer?
Existence is fleeting as the dawn's dew, destined for oblivion.
Oh, and this'll be the battle win for me.
Dust's reign, it too shall fall.
You two, it's too dangerous here. Find the Silvermane guards in Wildfire at the bridge. They'll protect you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
It was brave of you to confront the monster.
Let's get out of here.
But
It's so cold here. I'm scared.
yeah, get away! Get away, little kids!
The monsters have gotten stronger somehow. I don't remember them being this difficult.
No, we just leveled up, don't worry.
Thank goodness we got here in time. If we'd arrived any later...
I did all the work!
That's one brave little girl. You were like that at her age, too.
She's not that old.
I wouldn't go that far. I only had Dad to deal with. He could be fierce, but nothing like the monsters here. Besides, my problem with him wasn't that he was a strict father. I just couldn't believe that he never lifted a finger to oppose Cocolia's order to seal the passageway.
The way Monster Hunter development works is there are two teams working simultaneously, the main team and the portable team. The main team usually makes safe bets that will work with investors, usually with good graphics and for consoles or high-end PCs. The portable team does riskier stuff and prioritizes the actual hunting over graphics or environments. They alternate in release schedules. GU Portable, World Main, Rise Portable, Wilds Main. Why'd you just tag him? Damn. Oh, I see. Yeah, I could see that. Which means now that they've released Wilds and it's the console team, they're gonna do a portable next, which I don't know what they're gonna do for that. I think that maybe they'll put it out on the Switch too if there's a new Monster Hunter portable game. But yeah. And I think that also, like, the main console stuff, like you say, is, like, higher end and stuff, but they also do put a focus on, like, survival and the research side of Monster Hunter, whereas with the portable stuff, it's not just the riskier stuff, but they lean a little bit more on the fantastical side, you know? But then we get, like, cool little monsters, like Mizitsune, which I think Mizitsune is a returning monster, but I know that it was in Rise, and then it appeared again in Wilds.
Vowing to protect the Underworlders in one breath, and then deciding they deserve to be abandoned in the next? Family code of conduct. What a joke.
Mizu is from Generations. It's one of the Fated Four. What is the Fated Four? I actually don't know. But I thought Mizu was older. I just couldn't, I couldn't remember. I know it just came up again in Rise.
Father was a soldier. He wasn't supposed to question the orders from his superiors.
Also, I do have to say, Fated 4 sounds like a team in Fairy Tail. The anime Fairy Tail.
Never mind. I know I sound like I'm defending him, and I don't want to make you angry. At least now we've got the chance to right the wrongs.
We've got this. We'll kick Dad in the nuts.
I'm angry just thinking about it. Looking back, I'm glad I left home early.
Running away doesn't solve the problem. It's been ages since you two had those fights, but you still can't let it go. You need to walk out of his shadow.
For monster types that protect each locale in that game, in Generations, you can play effectively for Monster Hunter games in one with full access to all of the villages and monsters from most of the previous Monster Hunters. Ooh, gotcha. And don't they do that same sort of idea in a lot of the other Monster Hunter games where there's like a top monster of the food chain in different locales? I forget what they call them. Like the peak monster, whatever that's called. I know they did the same thing in Wilds, like how the plains area, like the alpha or something like that. But like the plains area has Ray Dow as the top monster, you know?
I'm not trying to change your mind. I just want to know that your choice to leave this planet is a result of having thought things through. Not because you're trying to run away from something.
My choice.
Sorry, I sound like Dad.
Don't worry about it. I get what you're trying to say. I do. It's just... I need some time. let's focus on the business at hand. That miner we met said his brother came this way. We should look around.
Alright, let's go save that miner.
Okay. Be careful, though. I sense a drop in temperature. Something's not right. It could mean something we haven't encountered before is waiting for us. Stay on your toes.
Every Monster Hunter game has a flagship monster and an actual final boss monster. World had Nergi as flagship, while Sunbreak had Malzeno. But Malzeno and Nergi were on the box art, so they weren't the actual threat. Yeah, I realized that. I was more so, like, talking about, like, what you were saying with, like, the, in each locale there was, a big bad monster. And I thought that was, like, the top of the food chain type monster of that area. If that makes sense. And I was saying, like Wilds, there was, Ray Dow, the alpha of the, plains or wasteland area. Then the forest had that little, like, water leviathan creature that made tidal waves. And the ice cliffs had that, like, metal-looking, like, ice lizard. If that makes sense. I just didn't know if there was more games. I can't remember if World did that, but I mean, it's been so long ago that since I played through the story of World, you know? Yeah, they make it so that you have to avoid the Fated Four all throughout low rank, and then your last high rank quest before the post-game is beating them. Ah, gotcha. You know, something that I was a little disappointed at with, specifically Wilds, is that we haven't fought any Elder Dragons yet. I thought that there would be an Elder Dragon in, like, Endgame or something, but there hasn't been any Elder Dragons yet. And I'm kind of a little sad about that, because, like, I just want I want a really huge challenge. Glavenus, the sword-tail T-Rex, right? Mizutsune, Gameth, and Astalos. I don't know about the last two. I don't think I've ever seen the last two. Not to say that they won't come back up.
These monsters are tough. I need to find those kids.
Hey, did you just scare off a Fragmentum monster?
Kind of. There was one on its own. I managed to chase it away. Speaking of which, you came from that direction, right? Did you see two little kids, a girl and her brother?
Astalos is Sunbreak exclusive, and Mammoth sucks, so they never brought it back. It sounds like, oh no, it's Gameth. It almost sounds, I don't know, it makes me think of, like you say, a mammoth. Like a woolly mammoth or something. We've retreated to the safe zone. They were surrounded by monsters.
Ah, thank goodness. I chased the monster too far and lost him.
Dang, you're brave,
okay
man.
Now. You should head back to the bridge, too. The guards and Wildfire have set up a safe zone there.
Ah, thank you. All of you. I'm just glad they're okay. I can finally retreat as well. I heard there's a powerful monster down the road, some kind of leader of the pack. I'd take caution.
No worries. I've got an emanator of the nihility on my team.
We'll be careful. I think he was right about the monster. You two, no sudden moves.
Think of a woolly mammoth, but the size of two Nergigantes stacked on top of each other. Jeez, that big? Holy heck. That is enormous.
I've seen this type of monster a few times near the restricted zone.
And they can turn you into a comically large snowball. I love that. I love status effects that are weird, you know? Like, poison is just annoying. Paralyze is annoying. Like, turn me into a toad. Like in Final Fantasy VII.
Wait, don't get too close. Something's not right.
Let's just beat it up. Come on.
Huh? What is it?
These monsters are usually eager to fight. You're guaranteed a fierce battle if you see one in the Fragmentum.
Yeah, and?
But this one doesn't seem concerned about us. This could be a trap.
At least the snowball debug is original true. Trap laid by a Fragmentum monster. Are they that smart?
I'm not sure either. I just have a feeling that something's different.
The air... it's so cold.
Stellaron promises Serval.
What?
Did it just... talk?
Talk to Serval?
Steady. Get ready to counter its attack.
Can Gepard not hear that?
Gepard, Serval, Londo.
Did it just say Gepard and Serval?
None of the Fated Four were the flagship of Generations that went to Valstrax.
That noise! Do Fragmentum monsters usually sound like this?
What is Valstrax? I don't know what that one looks like. Monster, it's talking. It's talking to us. Can you not hear it?
I just hear white noise. Wait.
White
you
noise?
Understand it?
Man, all you can see is white, huh, Gepard? Well, some of us can see other colors. It's repeating your names.
Our names? What's happening here?
I heard rumors about this kind of monster. Shadows in the Fragmentum that assume human form are echoes of the will of past guardians.
So is this supposed to be Cacolia?
If the rumors are true, could it be?
Cacolia. You just won't stop haunting me.
I'm seeing red with the number of enemies I'm dismembering in Prototype. Hey, go for it. Dismember everybody. If Rathalos is the Pikachu of Monster Hunter, then Valstrax is the Charizard. Huh? That's an interesting comparison. I don't know how to take that.
I try everything to put the past behind me, and yet you always manage to creep up again. Cacolia, you witch!
Just call her a bitch.
You terminated my research and ruined my life. What else do you want to take away from me?
Calm down, Serval. It's just a Fragmentum illusion.
All that time we spent together, was any of it real? It was so easy for you to just leave this world behind. Don't you at least owe me an explanation?
You think that's Cacolia?
Serval!
Londo, stand down.
I've got one clip I like showing people if they don't know what Valstrax is. Would I be allowed to show it? It's a 30-second attack animation. It's from Rise, but they act pretty much the same in both games. You can go ahead and whisper it to me on Twitch if you like. Serval, watch out!
There is no place for you. The promised new world.
Sure. Okie dokie.
Sister, I know you want Madame Cacolia to respond. But this thing in front of us is our enemy. It was born out of the evil gathered in the Fragmentum. You won't get answers from it.
Yeah, Serval, think!
Fight with us, sister.
Think, Serval,
Dispel
think!
the shadow of the past once and for all. Of course, if you're not yet able to confront the past,
fight for her, Gepard.
She and I will fight for you until your heart is ready.
Man, I feel volunteered. Are you coming with us? Let's take it down. Need some space? I understand.
You too. I'm sorry, brother. I always make you worry when things get serious. But I see what you're doing. Reverse psychology, huh? Well, seeing as we've come this far, Cacolia, let's settle this bad blood right here
right now.
Why do you keep thinking it's this Kakoya? Oh, she's in prison. Jeez.
There'll definitely be a way. There's no harm in sharing good fortunes.
Okay.
Again.
Ouchies. They caroled us.
Eternal sleep.
Not
is
Carol.
Not the end. The dead will return.
Do you guys think that if Karens didn't get the bad rep that they did, would it be Carol that gets that title instead? It's close enough, right?
On the still waters of oblivion, I guide the wandering souls.
Oh, another one imprisoned. Okay.
Clouds are easily scattered. Dreams of a past life are now all
Hi,
gone.
Takeshi!
Though life is as a speck of dust.
How are you doing,
dances
Takeshi?
now in grace.
Don't move, okay?
I weep for the departed.
I'm living? Heck yeah! Proud of you, dude.
Dust's reign, the two shall fall.
I win! Let's go!
Serval. Serval. Serval.
Yeah, she dead.
Why do you always
Don't be talking shit to Serval.
stand in my way?
Don't be talking shit about my girl,
Returning to
Serval.
normal. The monsters are retreating.
Sent? Okay, thank you. I'll take a look at it
It's safe
soon.
to say that the shadow of Madame Cacolia was the reason for this invasion. The other anomalies we experienced were probably also a direct result. Whatever the case, we've managed to avert a crisis. Are you okay?
That was a hard one battle. That's it. That barely scratched the itch.
Sounds like something the hero of Belobog would say, all right? It would have taken us much longer to fight off the shadow without you. Serval, how are you feeling?
I feel like something heavy has finally been lifted.
Belobog is such a Belobog word.
Noise before it perished. Did you catch what it said?
My gosh, Belobog is such a Belobog word. Can't believe they'd say that sort of thing in Belobog. My gosh. Don't you know the weight and the negative connotation of that specific word? My gosh. It said, why do you always have to stand in my way? It said, thank you, Serval. I didn't quite catch it.
I see. You really made no effort to correct your mistakes, Cacolia. Anyway. It doesn't matter anymore. From here on out, I'm over that woman.
Hell yeah, Serval. That's gotta be a slur against
I
Belobogians.
can tell you mean it this time. I'm happy for you, Serval. It's not easy to truly put the past behind you. Looks like we accomplished our mission. I need to get back to the guards and Wildfire to wrap things up. You two should head over to Natasha's place and check in on the wounded.
Let's go.
Sure. Come find us later at the clinic. Let's leave Japar to his business and head back to town.
Why is Serval sounding so sad now? Challenge complete. Alright, we're here at the mines. So we go back to Boulder Town. Teleport to nearby.
This haven of memories. Every touch, every moment is like a thorned rose.
Are you hurt? Let me take a look.
I hope your exploration will make progress. Your journey will be free of pain. Of course, even if you get injured by accident, no need to panic. Just leave it to the doctor. We're back.
I see. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. The clinic has been busy while you were gone. We've treated many people, soldiers and civilians alike. All in all, I owe everyone a big thank you. It would have been much harder if Wildfire had operated alone. Thanks to Captain Japard, we managed to keep our losses to a minimum. I'm sure people will begin to appreciate the Silvermane Guards after this battle.
What about me? Serval helped too.
How could I forget about you two? We couldn't have done it without your help.
You're too kind. They deserve the real credit. I doubt I'd have come back in one piece without them.
Sounds like you went through a lot of danger. Are you hurt, Miss Serval? I can have a look if you like.
I need a deck to play against newer players. I want it to be not ass, but just ass enough to not win every time. I'm thinking of making like Dynamis, but optimizing the shit out of it. That's one. I would say they also just released Mimighoul, and that's one that's not going to be like too great on the meta. So you could play it as a for fun type of deck.
I'm alright, don't worry. Everything worked out eventually. Let's wait for the rest of them to get back.
If you're looking for budget, though, what's a good budget deck? Have you ever tried Battery Man? I heard Battery Man was a pretty decent deck. Mimighoul is never for fun, it's for torment. Oh, how about, Wind Up? I know Wind Up was also a traditionally, like, fantastic deck, but, like, if you could find something fantastic to, throw it all in. Battery Man has a 3 of Ultra Rare and has a card that supports machines in an all Thunder deck. Okay. Okay. Wind Up does infinite loops that ends on 15 or so interruptions with any given non-break hand. I'm just trying to spit out kind of like decks that I know that like are probably decently good, but might not be good like right now. You know? I think Wind Up needs like a good new boss monster to go into. You know what I mean? Because the current Wind Up boss monsters aren't really that good. It's just the fact that Wind Up can spit out infinite material and go into any generic stuff. I wouldn't call Battery Man a deck anyway. Yeah, I getcha. I mean, Battery Man, like, what does the end board look like with Battery Man? Thunder Dragon Colossus? You know what I mean?
Miss Natasha, we've returned.
Is that Japard?
Japard returned and reported to Natasha what happened on the front line.
Mr. Oleg has a pretty good handle on what's needed in the mine. He's arranging for rescue teams and supplies to be sent over. He won't be back for a while.
Looks like you guys have the situation under control. Thank you.
You could always try to find a deck that to try to make an insect deck work. You know? If you want a little bit of a challenge. Because there's not very many good insect decks.
I'd love to sit down and chat with all of you, but I still have a backlog of patients to see. Oh, there was a girl and her brother who said you saved their lives. You might want to check on them and see how they're doing.
Natasha's right. We should make sure those children are all right.
Rescued girl.
Come on, drink it up and you'll feel better.
But there's smoke coming out of it.
It's a smoking drink? What the heck? I don't know if you should drink that anymore. You might get miner's lung or something. How are you guys feeling?
It's you. You saved us from the monsters in the mine. You guys are Silverman guards from the overworld, right? If you hadn't been there, we would have... I'll think of a way to repay you. I'll get a job and...
Saving lives doesn't need repayment. Don't hesitate to let us know if you need anything. Where are your parents?
That's very kind of you. If Mom and Dad were still here, they'd want us to return the favor.
That's noble of you. You don't have to.
Mom and Dad went somewhere far away a long time ago. Haven't come back yet.
They died. Okay.
They'll come back one
Gotcha.
day, you know.
So, you're looking after your brother on your own? That must be hard.
Not really. It's my responsibility as a sister. I'm just worried that with all these monster invasions, maybe one day I won't.
I mean, V-Trooper can't brick, but accomplishes nothing. Inzector can puppet lock with a convoluted combo that gives the opponent the link to equips it with a dust on mop and summons the old-ass Utopia to negate attacks, but that's not fun for the opponent. Wait, are there any other pure insect decks? Battle Wasp has, like, no cards in Master Duel. The support is like 3 months from now. I kept seeing your post on X, so I followed you on here. Oh, thank you, Recon. Yeah, I post very sporadically on X. So thank you. Really, Battle Wasp isn't in Master Duel yet? Or the support isn't in there? Huh. Interesting. Like I said, I'm just spitballing ideas that come to the top of my brain hole. I did a 60-card Witchcrafter deck as a more for fun deck because I got very lucky with some Witchcrafter pulls. And I was just like, oh hey, you know, I have all these Witchcrafter stuff, maybe I'll try Witchcrafter. And my gosh, that deck kind of sucks.
My brother is too young to survive in the underworld. To think he might have to live on his own.
It's very noble of you to take care of your
misjudgment of the
brother.
former Supreme Guardian isolated the underworld for more than a decade. With that isolation came tragedy.
But thank you, Recon, for following on here. I really appreciate it. I did notice that you followed offline. I was gonna try to whisper to you and say thank you for the offline follow, but it slipped my mind.
But under Lady Bronya's leadership, the Silvermane Guards will atone for past mistakes and bring relief to the people. From now on, you don't need to worry about the safety of your family.
Wait, are there like 6 total insect-only archetypes? Insect-only? I feel like there might be some insect decks that are like very, very small, like archetype-wise. I don't know. I was gonna say Ragnarika, but you said insect-only. And Ragnarika is a tri-type.
Captain Shepard.
Taking care of yourself is hard enough under these circumstances, let alone if you have a brother to look after. I know it can't have been easy. Zeno, right?
Yes, Mr. Captain.
You're still young, so you need to stay under your sister's wing. But when you grow up, remember to use what you've learned to protect her.
B-Trooper, Battle Wasp, Inzector, Sea, Crawler, Digital Bug. Are there any others? Is Steel Swarm bugs? I know they're kind of fashioned after insects. But I don't know if they are insects.
Be there when she needs you, and listen to her when she feels vulnerable. She'll do the same for you.
okay, sir. I'll protect my sister when I grow up.
Thank you, Captain Shepard. Zeno and I will remember your words.
You know, I'm pretty good at turning a happy reunion into a tear fest. Let's call it a day and give them some room. If you're not too tired, Shepard, can I talk to you for a moment?
Steel Swarm is every monster type, I think. It was a virus taking over old monsters that retained their typings. Was it a virus? I know it was dual terminal lore. I thought Steel Swarm was like they unleashed another thing that was like hidden away in the planet or locked in the planet somewhere. I didn't realize that like it took control over things. Although I don't know too much about dual terminal lore because it's just so batshit crazy.
What you said back there. Did you really mean it?
Of course I did. And it wasn't some last-minute speech I cobbled together. It's how I always felt. We can't always face problems alone and build walls to keep people out. We need to learn to rely on others. Especially those we care about the most.
I know what you're up to, Jeppy.
Little Jeppy. I love that.
What do you mean?
You made it sound like you were talking to those kids. But you were talking to me. Who's building that wall now?
Elswarm Ophion is Trishula, Thunderbird is the Gusto, etc. Well, I wasn't talking specifically about Elswarm. I was talking about, like, Steel Swarm. Then there's, like, a bunch of Fiend Goobers that just exist, too. Yeah, I know that... I think you're talking about Evil Swarm. Let me look at Steel Swarm real fast. They're fiends. Never mind. They just look like... They just have, insects in their name. Like, Longhorn, Hercules, Moth, Mantis. But they're fiends. Oh yeah, Evil Swarm is a retrained monster. Steel Swarm are the Fiend Goobers. Yeah, that sounds about right. I feel like there's another swarm archetype like in there. Steel Swarm, Evil Swarm, and something else. I just can't remember. They're fiend gender. Don't judge them.
Landau just called out a Landau.
I respect all of the different genders. You know, the insects, the plants. I respect the gays, the lesbians, and the fiends. And except for the Karens, I don't care about the Karens. There's a swarm of set of cards with no synergy but similar card text. Okay. Yeah, like swarm of insects or something. Swarm of locusts.
Shepard. I changed my mind.
Changed your mind on what?
Change of plan. I've decided to stay in Belobog.
Oh, interesting.
Serval, I just want you to know that I would have supported your decision, no matter what you chose. I wasn't trying to force you to stay.
Yeah, you were. You were
I know
doing that an entire
Shepard.
time.
Don't worry. I've thought this one through for a change. What you said was the last piece of the puzzle for me. I suddenly realized that my decision to leave was just me trying to run away from my problems. Wasn't a mature decision. I've always found it hard to handle complex relationships. Be it Cocolia or my family.
Swarm of crows, swarm of centipedes, swarm of scarabs, swarm of femboys, swarm of locusts. What if there was actually a card in Yu-Gi-Oh! That swarm of femboys, swarm of the twinks or something, I don't know.
The first thought I have when things don't work out is to run away. Starting from today, that's no longer the case.
What would be the effect of swarm of femboys? Do you have to flip summon it?
After all, I'm not doing this on my own, right?
Right.
If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have had any idea about the hardships people were going through in the underworld. It made me feel like maybe I could help a little and make Belobog a better place.
We're just viewing this emotional scene between brother and sister and me. And we're talking about flip summoning femboys also. Emotional scene, femboys.
I have one last thing that I might need your help with.
Let's hear it. Always glad to help.
I want to see the Stellaron. I want to see the place where Cocolia sacrificed herself.
Wow, she's
no
demanding.
more. We'll go with you.
Oh, but before that, I need to go back to the workshop and get something. Why don't you head north first, and we'll catch up with you. It's all right. I've got Japard with me. We'll be safe. See you in a bit.
Wait for the Landau siblings at Everwinter Hill. My gosh. This is going a lot longer than I thought it would. Speaking to that, I'm going to have to end stream. I'm sorry, guys. I would love to stay longer. It's just getting to a point where I need to start winding down and maybe thinking about bed. So, we are going to go find somebody to raid.
You must know something.
Yeah, let's do this. There's this person doing the 3.3 story, and they have a new model. Charge of the Twinks. Quick play spell. You can only activate one Charge of the Twinks per duel. When this card is activated, you can reveal one monster from your hand, deck, graveyard, or banishment. If you can, and convince your opponent in a diplomatic. If you can convince your opponent in a diplomatic conversation that your monster would wear thigh highs, add that monster to your hand. Hard mode, that monster must not inherently wear thigh highs on the picture art. You just have to convince your opponent that they would. I love that. Oh, but anyways, we are gonna raid. I will check out your video once I have a little chance to off stream, Zemi. But thank you everybody for joining in today. I really appreciate you all. Make sure to check out all the different links that I have. Monster cannot wear thigh highs on top of pre-existing thigh highs. Very fair, true. But yeah. I'm just shouting out all the different links that I have. There's also YouTube and stuff, but I won't go into that today. But anyways, guys, thank you all for being here. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for everybody who stopped by, chatted, lurked, did whatever you did. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, make sure to stay hydrated. Get up and stretch if you've been gaming or sitting for a while. And if you stayed up for me at all, make sure to get some rest. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Oh, you are leaving now? Yeah, it's time for me to possibly go sleep, bees. But yeah. I will be back on Friday. It will just be later on in the day, 2 p.m. instead of 8 a.m. We're gonna play as Endless Zone Zero, so yeah. How dare you have a life and not stream forever? I'm offended. Hey, pay me enough and I will stream forever. Okay, well, I'll see you guys. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye.